Good morning, everyone. So today I am going to be mostly working from home. So I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I just woke up and it's also a little bit dreary out. So I am going to do a quick, a 10-minute tidy, I think, just of like the kitchen, which is a right mess, and then probably get started on my work day. But I figured today would be a great day to kind of take you guys along with me to just see what the heck do I do when I work from home? And today's gonna be a little bit unique as well, because later today I will be headed up to Charlotte, North Carolina, because I do have a networking event up there for a group that I'm a part of. I'm just gonna start with my quick tidy and then we'll get started with the day. Okay, that is me back from tidying my kitchen and my living room. So I am ready to get started for the day. So the first thing on my list is to go ahead and pull some of that stuff together to send over to the animator for that project I'm working on. So I'm gonna get started on that. I know today I do have to work on some like messaging stuff that I've been doing for one of our brands. So I've been trying to work on this campaign specifically for like a new audience of ours, and I've had to do a lot of research for this particular project. It's a very interesting challenge. So our brand dynamic, the primary audience for our salespeople is the C-suite executive audience group. So they're trying to call upon and get, first appointments with people in the C-suite, whoever owns the building, budget, or business. So that is who our target audience is. A little bit of a challenge because the thing that we specialize in is building performance. And typically that includes things like HVAC, controls, analytics, lighting, plumbing. Like if it's the building, it probably falls under something that we can help with or control. And that usually gets looped into the facilities management box. So it has been, which is primarily who we used to sell to before Dynamic became a brand, which I did a video on that before. I think that might have been my portfolio video where I kind of explained what Dynamic was and the challenges and why we came up with Dynamic in the first place. But I've just been working on this campaign for a couple of our salespeople, just like a different way to try to get in the door with them, because of course our stuff not inherently that interesting unless, you know, you are kind of more on the technical side and you really do enjoy learning stuff about, you know, large mechanical systems and things like that. It has been my job to figure out, you know, what's the new messaging, how do we actually get these people's attention, how do we bring value to them, and how do we get in the door with them, you know, how do we pique their interest. Just a lot of branding stuff today, a lot of creative stuff, which of course I love, but it's really nice to work from home when I have a bunch of this type of stuff to do. But I have been loving Honey Nut Cheerios lately, so I am having a cheeky bowl for breakfast. What time is it? It's 9:30. Yeah, breakfast. So anyways, I don't know why. Honey Nut Cheerios, they are just the bomb right now. Okay guys, I'm getting sleepy. I don't even know why. It's almost 11, so I'm like, I don't know if I need another cup of coffee or what's going on. Anyways, so I just finished everything for the animator, so I got that sent off. Yeah, but that took a little bit longer than I thought because I actually ended up having to do a tiny bit more editing than I was initially expecting, but it'll pay off in the end. Now I think I'm gonna take my dog outside, just take a little break because I'm getting kind of sleepy. So yeah, just go stretch my legs, maybe get a like wee spot of lunch. So looking egg salad, but it is pretty good. It is a bit like sweeter than I typically with my egg salad, but this is a brand I've not tried before, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. It was on sale, so I don't know if I'll buy it again, but it's pretty good. And then I have the like almond crisps that I really like with this. This is an excellent combo. Just kidding. That's funny, I might keep that in. Right now I am getting ready to go to Charlotte for that networking thing that I'm doing. I meant to start recording earlier when I was like picking out my outfit and starting my makeup, but I got super distracted, so Charlotte, and I meant to record something before I walked out the door, but I didn't. So here I am in my car, and I have about an hour and 40 minutes to go, and then I'll be there for a few hours, and then I will try to record something before I leave to go back home. So anyways, yep, I will see you in Charlotte. I just finished up at my networking event. Meant to film while I was in there, but I actually ended up talking to a lot of people, which is good. You want that at a networking event, but it was freaking hot in there, so I'm like sweating. But it was really good. Yeah, I met a lot of actually new people showed up to the group, and I actually ended up talking to this architect who like had the greatest life story ever, and we talked a lot about like design, and that was what his passion was in. So it was really great to be able to just like find somebody to talk to about design rather than like building performance, because of course this networking group is associated with the company that I work for, so it's building performance. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go get some food, and then I have like a 2-hour drive ahead of me, it looks like. Back now, and I am in bed. It was about 10:30 and I am exhausted. A very productive day. Pretty happy with the stuff that I got done during work, and then of course the networking event. It's always just a long day when I have to travel, even if it's for something fun like, you know, a networking event. But I'm happy to be home, and I think I'm gonna sit here and maybe watch an episode or two of Friends just to kind of wind down. That is kind of what it's like for me to work from home and do some like branding stuff. So not very glamorous or anything by any means, but thanks for watching, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Good night.